Alright, hello. So back here. Got the last one a little short, had a headache, so we're back, and I'm going to we're working on this a little bit off screen. Working on a rope bucket mining vehicle, so grab a little reference material. Let's grab a little bit of reference material here. So this is essentially what I'm building here is a this type here. So electric rope shovels here. So have a long arm sliding stick on here with the bucket and then cables. And it has a drop hatch on it there. So started work on this so that to do some mining. I was talking about it in the multiplayer mining stream yesterday. I like to have a big vehicle that can pretty much sit there and just keep scooping and dumping other vehicles. So started work on this. These are kind of what we're looking towards here. So this is a drag line, but there's another one there. So kind of working with that as material. So go ahead and I'll continue. So I'll show you where we are at present. Let me see. This is going to fall. Right, I can't really show it to you right now. I'm getting ready to attach to the base, but this is the armature here. So this is the main arm, and then we have the stick bucket in here. I've already put XML cover pieces on it, but this has 3 drills. Drills are right here, so there's 3 drills. So when you get this part down on the ground, it will drill. It will fills up 6, I believe, 6 ducts. And then it has 6 funnels for a fast drop. So it holds like 165 per scoop. And then you'll drop it right into a truck. So that is the arm. And then I start working on the base. I'm probably going to, I don't know, might redo the base a little bit. I might do one set of unpowered tracks and one set of powered tracks. I kind of got to see what the... I'm going to go take this for a little drive and see what the power situation looks like here. Probably symmetry would help. But I got a bunch done earlier today in tinkering. I just pretty much fixed up some builds, got some stuff that I needed done. So that was good. All right. I think it's a 3. Let's see what I want to run here. See if we can run larges on here. How big is a large motor? Large is too large here. Could run a large and split it. I think I want to do this. Probably best not to. Throw us a couple mediums for the air. We don't need this to move too fast. It's kind of desirable for it to move slow, actually. So just want to kind of do a test run of the base plate. Let's see. Where are we at there? WS, and then what do we got? Up, down right there. And then let's go trigger for there's gonna be a big old Johnny, but each scoop should pretty much wipe should be able to wipe about 1.5 ore nodes. And then you just bring trucks up to it and dump. Okay. Infinite electricity for now. So that looks like adequate. That looks pretty adequate for drive systems, I would say. Might give them some height. I don't know if I want to give the tracks height or not. Kind of like their low profile nature on them. Some of them are pretty damn low profile, so probably keep it low profile. So that's working pretty well. All right, good. I didn't do toggle on the brake. All right, good. So that's working pretty well. All right. That's the base plate. And let's get some other stuff going on this just to test it. Make sure this is the right direction. Nope, that's decidedly the wrong direction. All right. All right, so that's in there. Let's move this inside for now. Need to kind of get this a little bit fleshed out to be ready for accepting the arm. The arm's gonna have to come on here, so let's start with it being pretty square, and then I want to get it in there, and then I'll sculpt it later. Probably about, I'd say, overhang there for the counterweight. Need to have it pretty well counterweighted or else it'll start pissing off that pivot there. All right, and then I need to attach that arm. I want to get that arm on. So let's bring in the arm. Might have to slide the bucket up for starting because, yeah, it's going to have to slide the bucket up to start. Pretty much gonna have to put the bucket all the way up, I'd say, to get this started. All right, so let's get that worked on. Let's take that. All right, and then let's save this again as the base plate. All right, I'll show you guys the bucket, how to get the bucket all set up. So pretty much have 2 linear tracks on this side. And then this side is both grippers sideways and forwards. And then 2 sets of pivots to rotate it. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut out most of this. And then it will start in pretty much the retracted position. I got to see how much I'm cutting out here. So I'm going to cut it probably almost all the way to the nubs. So let's cut out, what is that? 23 blocks. And then we want to get all this. Get out of there, you. Why does, oh, okay, it's the cross beam that's stopping it. See if that will fit. Come on, grabbing the right stuff there, guy. There we go. And then I need to stop the symmetry on this one. Why is that off-centered? How did that get friggin' off-centered? It did. Why the hell did you get off-center? Must have pulled it back. There we go. Alright. And that's going to be a pain in the ass. It's going to move all the logic for it. There's not much logic set up yet. Alright, I took 23 off of it, so I gotta put that back on. Let's measure, see if I have 23 in the top. Probably don't, but let's see how many we got here. That is 20. Okay, we're close. Alright, so that's pretty good there. We'll see about it and if we need any extension on that. Let's go ahead and save this. How's it going there? Owl, how are you? Are you back from Florence? Nice. Alright, we'll see you later there, Owl. Alright, let's go ahead and try to stick this in the base. I want to get these joined up. Yeah, it's got to sitting too high, but that's all right. That's actually not too bad looking at some of the reference pictures. It's actually pretty reasonable being that high. What are you doing there? Gotta get out of there. Okay, that's set there, and then let's grab this logic, and I'll just manually control it, and we'll give it the first kind of play together. I need to weight it. But let's weight that down. I forgot to put this counterweight in. Not gonna do much anything without the counterweight in there. Here, I'm gonna go back and measure the arm too. It's screw it. We'll do it by guess here. Okay. All right, there we go. It's enough counterweight for now, at least. Can't really zoom far enough. There we go. All right, so that's... All right, and then we'll go... The buttons are behind me here, so I gotta get on my seat. So there goes the bucket going down. It'll have cables to help hold up the arm as well, so... it's at reset. That's why it's resetting itself. I didn't fix that. Let's do up, down, sticky. That'll be why it's resetting itself. It's on reset. Just on a slow reset. Okay. We'll get into operating position here. And then we'll lower it down. So there goes the bucket. Well, that's working pretty well so far. So I'll probably put a little more length on there, but then we can also tip it like that, so... Right now the wheels are really light, the tracks are light, so it wants to move the tracks more than it does the top, but plus it's too fast, so. Alright, so we need more length on the bucket. Arm is not bad, arm's probably a little bit long. Yeah, arm's definitely long. So we'll shorten the arm up a little bit. Shorten the arm up probably quite a bit here, actually. Shorten the arm up. Let's see, where's the bucket goes? But it's about 50-50, so let's see. Let's see what we can cut out of here. Is that 18? Let's make it 19. It's hard to tell without the base how big it was going to be and how much reach I wanted, so. And then we'll do 19 on this side. Resculpt the arm a little bit. Okay. And this can drop a level. I think it's a little bit fat, the arm is. Let's cut some of this down. Thin this arm out, that's better. That's more proportional there, and then let's run it now, see how it looks. That's more proportional. All right, so let's get a scoop going here. So it's kind of tough for the way I have this set up at the moment. See if we can hit the ground here. So there's 3 drills in there with medium electric motors, so they should be able to drill that patch up really fast. It's going to be a whole diesel electric system for running everything. That's how a lot of them actually operate. And so this will come down and scoop. There's a XML block right under here. It's a 9x9. So right here at the base is where the drills are. So you'd come down to the ore and you'd scrape it, and the drills will be turned on, and they'll drill it up pretty damn quick. And then you'll scoop it. So you'll go forward. It's hard to do it without it being all finished and integrated. But you'll scoop it like that. There we go. We scoop, 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 pushing down and pulling up. And then we'll go up and forward. Oh, let's go up and forward. Up. And then forward. That's the wrong freaking way. Can't see. And then you'll go over the truck like this. So you'll probably twist it to the right. And then that back door will open, and it has 6 dumpers. I might be able to get away with... Fucking Tarkov just popped up. Stand by. I gotta get it off my screen. I might be able to get rid of the pivots on this bucket. I don't think I need them. And then, so that will go up like that. And then go over a truck and be able to dump. And it should dump pretty quick. It's got 6 funnels. It has 6 hoppers, so 1 per small duct. And then that should dump pretty quickly. And then it will go in the next node. So the goal with this is a big, slow lumbering machine. It's going to scoop up the patches quickly, but it will be dumping into trucks. So works pretty well. Can you what? I don't know what can you means. Don't know what you're referencing. We'll weight up the base so it doesn't do this turning as much. But also, it's turning too fast. So we'll turn very slow. So I think scale-wise, that looks pretty good. All right, good. Let's weight up the base of this a little bit more. Let's slow down the pivot. Where is it? What am I doing? Am I doing left, right? I am doing left, right. All right. Yeah, it's at 100%. So let's make it like 5. And I don't want to reset. I want sticky. So that's part of the issue there. It's trying to come back, so it tries to slide it. Okay. Where the hell is... Where is left, right? Right there, left, right. Okay, good. Let's put some weight in the base. I'm going to weight the base up. I'm not really going to worry too much about... I'll fix it later and change it up. But get a little bit of mass on this bottom here. You know, the tracks are super heavy IRL. They're pretty light in game, so... All right, let's go ahead and spawn that. All right, that's with the tracks locked now, with all that mass in the base and a slower... I get something colliding. So that's a collision problem. I got to fix that. Having a phantom physics there. It's something right here. I think these two are hitting. Let me look. You got hitting there or not? It looks like it might be having a little bit of phantom forces here. I got to watch it, see what it's doing. Okay. Alright, so I'm actually kind of interested to see how fast it can eat a patch. Let's get these controls where I can actually operate this from the seat would be nice. Alright, so it's got a flapper door here, so that flapper door will open up, and then it has funnels right there. There are the drills, and that's an XML block right here, so you can't see anything. In there, it'll be pitch black. So that'll be good there. We're kind of hiding some of the workings. I am. It's gonna be a rope bucket, or a rope bucket miner. So it's gonna be so you can go out there and mine with this, and then dump into trucks. All right, let's go and let's try to get something going here to get those on. So let's do. Let's just do something off of this real quick. Let's do drills. Hatch. Funnels. All right. I just made drills. What happened to that? Drills right here. Oh, where the hell did I just put that? Is it behind there? It's behind there. Okay. That's better. Let's see. Vertical switch box. That's panel. Let's do 2 for that. Drills. All right, there we go. And then this is going to be the hatch. Put something for hatch. I did. Okay. Trying to decide if I want to do that gravity. I might gravity the hatch. That would be kind of cool. So let's see. Let's see if I can gravity the hatch. That would be kind of a cool thing to do. Let's see if I can do that. Yeah, let's try that first. Okay. All right, let's see if we can get that to work with just because a lot of times these are just gravities done by gravity. Because you'll have the mass of the stuff in there, pushing it out too, and then you just have a latch essentially. Let's see if we can get a latch in here. Yeah, we should be able to get that in there, I think. All right, let's put those 2 in there, and then let's try to do that with funnels and everything. All right, let's try to get a dump going. Do we have coal in there? Let's put some coal in there. What was that went flying? Something went flipping and flying. That was the panel I need now that actually runs the thing. Alright, I didn't merge it. I have to add the things here, so let's do that. What was this one? I forget what this was supposed to be. Jesus. Can't remember shit, huh? Drills. That's drills. Okay, so here are the drills. So that's drills. And then the other one's the hatch. Drills button toggle 2. And then we have hatch button toggle 4. Okay, and then that's all hooked up. Okie dokie smoky. Right, let's try it. I want it out to go out and up. So that would be like it's over a truck right there. So let's rotate it. We'll do it from the side here. So like we're turning. So we just drilled some. We're going to turn. We're going to put it on a truck. We'll go over the truck. And then let's drop the hatch. The hatch should be gravity unless I forgot to zero those pivots out. But I think I did. So let's go ahead, patch. So that opens up the hatch, and there goes all the coal. So that's that was whatever it was, a full load out of 1 in a couple seconds. All right, and then to get it to relatch, we just go ahead and we need to angle it. So we can just angle the this down. What the fuck did it just hit? Why is damage on? Because I keep forgetting to save it with damage off. That's fucked up now because of the damage. Alright, I'm going to save this world here with the damage off because I keep, like, I'm trying to do testing. I keep forgetting shit is not set up correctly. Let's see. Okay, let's fix this world so I don't have to keep doing this every time I get in here and have problems. Okay, infinite electric and vehicle damage I want off. Alright. Let's save this. Does the bucket function in stormwork? The bucket functions by drills. So it's going to drill as you're scooping. So when you go to do a scoop, it will drill. That has drills in there. So I'll test it on a gold patch once I get this going here. All right, so I want to try to test getting that to close itself again. So I need to set the limiter. See, this was pushing on the end stops too hard. And because I don't have a limiter on it, so that will fix it from doing that. All right, so that is out, you know, pretty much, not quite max reach. Max reach is, you know, I'm probably going to add a few more for max reach. That's going the wrong way. It's not helpful. So it's got a pretty long reach on it. I'll go test it on a gold patch here in a second. All right. So that's about, you know, probably max reach right there. And then, so you dump it. So you see the hatch falls open and all the stuff comes out. They're just gravity hatches IRL. And then what we should be able to do is tip this back. And as long as that is not selected... Oh, fuck you, mother. Go up. I have, like, panels and stuff. Once I get the cab going, it'll be a hell of a lot easier. Because you're going to tip this all the way back to scoop the next set of dirt anyway. So you're going to come back, and then gravity should close this. We hope. There it goes. Okay, good. So gravity closed it. And so probably what I'm going to do is the funnels will keep dropping until it reattaches. So if it's launched, the funnels will go. If it's not launched, the funnels won't go. So like in this state right here, you might not be able to get it to dump. So that works pretty well. And then so you come in for another scoop. So we come all the way back, and then we're going to want to go down. All right. And so that's up against the ground. We'll turn the drills on. So the drills are going inside the bucket. So as we scoop, we go forward and down to scoop. It's going to drag it across the node, drilling it up really quickly. Drills will shut off. Goes up. Go over a truck. All right, it's over a truck. Dump. Okay, it's dumped. We're going to come back. We're going to go back towards us. You could hear the door close. And now we're going to drill again. Drill. You know, once this is all on a seat, it's going to be much smoother and faster. So that should drill in about that amount of time. I'm going to put a light on there. It'll tell me when it's full. Go over the truck. Dump. Come back. Start coming back and up at the same time. The hatch grab? Looks like the hatch grabbed already. So the hatch grabbed. Drills back on. We go down. So what I'll probably do is set it where if it's within a certain distance from the ground, the drills will automatically turn on because it would be where you're scooping. All right, we scoop. Drills will be drilling. Bingo. Drills would shut off when you get it far away from the ground. Might do it on a tilt sensor. I don't know. And a distance sensor. Over a truck. Dump. All right, coming back. You know, IRL, it's gravity done, and they just have a cable that will actually, the cable pulls a pin, and it lets it, the hatch open. All right, go ahead, and we would drill and slide this forward. Bingo, it's full. All right, turn. We go up over a truck here. Dump. Okay, it's dumped in the truck. So that proof of concept works really well. So let's go ahead and take this in. We quickly get the coal out of here. All right, let's go ahead and save this. So rope bucket miner right there. Yep, nice and chunky. We want it to be a big old John. All right, let's teleport over here to Brains. I think it's Brains Train yard. I can't remember. Is it Brains? Yeah, it's Brains. All right, let's go ahead and do an add-on. And let me find Brains. I forget where it is. Right here. Okay, good. This one's actually easy to find. So this is how I'm going to load it in when we do multiplayer mining. Just coming right in with the add-on like that. Okay, save this. All right, there it is. Luckily, I missed the train switcher there. Let's go up. It's going to be funky when I'm driving because the way I have this set up to drive, so it's not ideal. I know that. It's going to have a separate system so that when you're driving, it's going to be probably hand controls in the cab. All right, let's try to find a spot to drill here. Problem is I can't control, my tracks are bound to certain keys too. I've got them on other keys I need, so it's hard to do both of them now. I should just switch the tracks out is frankly what I should do. Because it's controlling the arm for my right tracks, so that's why the arm's going up and down. I can't get turned because I'll stuff that in the ground. Just trying to get it back far enough that I can get on that node right to my right here. All right, so that's going to be our node right there. All right, let's go ahead and break set. All right, that goes up. That's going to go down. And we got infinite electricity on, so we'll just turn the drills right on now. So you pretty much want that sitting pretty flat. So we're probably a little bit close to where we want to be. But, all right, that's not bad, actually. So the drills have an XML block over them. So there's no collision there, so they should drill. All right, drills should be on. I'll go check them. I don't hear them. Did I not hook it up? Watch me not hook it up. Why can't I get in there? That should be an XML. Oh, because it's something right behind it. Okay, I can't hear them. I don't hear the drills. So that's a pain in the ass. Let's fix that then. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll fix that. I gotta go back and forth to the bases here to get in. It's gotta go on this train base because the things are frickin' huge. But yeah, it's gonna get put in with an add-on. I'm not dragging this thing around with a truck and trailer. It's gonna be, you know, IRL, they take it apart. And they put them together and they stay together for years. You know, they don't transport them all the time. So add-on's perfectly reasonable, I'd say. All right, let's see. Did I not hook these drills up? I hooked them up. Why are you not working? All right, let's see. All right, let's check the drills. Drills right there. 1, 2, 3 electric motors. Yep, okay. All right, let's check it. Okay, I didn't hook them up. That would be why the drills aren't working. That's awesome. Okay, let's quickly just test it while I'm here to make sure I can hear them turning. All right, they're going. All right, I'm gonna try to read the RPS. Yeah, they're going 5.8. That's pretty good. All right, let's save this, and then I'll load the add-on again. We'll try to get it right on the spot so I don't have to drive it. All right, we'll save one more time. So I said congratulations in the other video, and I don't think you were watching it there on the other live stream there, Alistair. Congratulations on getting the community fave. So what's that beaver all about there, Alistair? I like de Havilland beaver. I like regular beaver too, but let's see. All right, good. Oh, you son of a bitch! I was gonna say, are you right on that switch? It's like of all the spaces, right on the switch. All right, put the brake on. That was trying to move. Donkey mistake there. Donkey brain's mistake. All right, so here we are. We're gonna mine. Set the brake. So I want to see how long this really takes to drill up. So that's 2 nodes right next to each other. All right, so let's lower it down. I want to go into third person and check this out, but put it on the ground. We'll see how long it takes. Yep. All right, so it's on the ground. Let's go ahead and hit it. We'll see how long it takes to drill. Should be pretty fast. Those drills are moving fast. Yep, you see it's almost gone already. So there's 1 node of the 2 gone already. And there's 2 gone. So that's 2 nodes done really fast. All right, and then, so we'll see, like, I don't know how much that has in it right now. I'm going to go up and actually check it real quick. Oh, shit. The ropes and cables should help with some phantom forces. It's got a lot of weight, so I'm going to have to do a bunch of... I've got a bunch of tricks up my sleeve. I've done this sort of stuff a ton of times, so we can get this fixed up. Trying to see what we have for capacity in there, right? Okay, so this is perfect. It holds 165, and this... those 2 nodes were worth 162. So that's pretty much 2 nodes worth in 1 bucket. That's really, really good. So let's dump it. So this will, I want to see how fast a dump is. So let's actually take something and put it in here. I can't take my big open wheel, Johnny. But like, you know, I talk about like one of the cool things you can do to like get more inspiration to build stuff is start with something that begins a series. Like, I've been making so many mining vehicles because I started doing more mining. You know, it's kind of when people will poo-poo the devs adding new stuff for us to do. That is giving us a ton of inspiration to go build some stuff. I think it's a huge positive for the game because it's like, if we didn't have mining in game, like I've got a ton of mining vehicles, and that's a ton of different stuff that can be built, you know? Let's go ahead and drop the, where's the drop axle? Drop that drop axle. So here's the dump truck. What's going on here? Did I stall out? No, I didn't. Okay. Okay, let's do that. Let's go ahead. I want to get some pics, too, of this Johnny. So I'm going to be probably bouncing between this and the... fishing boat. Like I said earlier today and the other day, is fishing boat is pretty much ready to be used in the multiplayer series. Once the stuff comes out, it's gonna be that day. I'll do a live stream and I'll get everything in there for mining. All right, so let's see. Pretty good viz. All right, let's go ahead and dump it. I don't care if it all gets in there, but let's go ahead and drop the hatch. Oh yeah, baby. That's full already. Oh, no, it's not full. It's just me missing a bunch. But that's really good. So that's how fast it takes to dump. So it's nice and quick. So we should be able to get these nodes done pretty fast, which is pretty cool. All right, let's go ahead and close that hatch. So I need to close the hatch there. All right, door just slammed shut. That's good. All right, we're going to get over the patch right here. That was me missing the truck. So I don't know what the truck's capacity is. I forget what it is. What does it got? 3 larges in it? So 6 and change, I think. 6 and change. All right, so the drills are on. All right, so it's drilling. All right, it ate up that node. Let's go forward a little bit. So there, it's eating again. So perfect. You don't have to be right on top of it to get it too, so it's works pretty well. Requires a little bit of RP, but it's not bad, you know? It's not a terrible amount of RP where you're like making something that just completely thematically does not make sense. Oop, bashing into that at your own risk there, guy. All right, let's see. We need to come in on it. So it'll get a camera. That's one thing that's like really good with modern day stuff is like cameras are so cheap now. It's just a piece of cake to put cameras on frickin' everything. And it's a big safety thing. You can just like look right where you need to. What am I going? Up? I'm going up. I keep pushing down. I mean to go up. So. But you can see the bucket is the size of the dump truck pretty much. So it's going to take, what is it? 3-4 buckets, I think, to fill this dump truck. If I can get that capacity up on how much 1 bucket stores, I actually don't want to, I don't think, because I want it to, I don't want to, you know, it's not going to matter. I want 1 scoops going in, so it doesn't really matter. I just want 1 scoop to be enough. All right, let's go there, and then let's run the hatch. Oh, shit. There we go. I got to go in. Okay, go in just a hair. All right, so good. So that's proof of concept's working really well here. But you can see how big this bucket is in comparison to the dump truck itself. It's pretty damn big. Come on. Okay. Drop to the ground there, guy. But you can see how big the bucket is compared to the dump truck. But that's good. So it's maneuverable. It works pretty well. I'll double up some of these turret rings, put on even a velocity pivot just for stability, and that should help us get all set up here. But it's working pretty well so far. It'll have more bracing cables, so the bracing cables will help it from shaking even more, but it's working really well. Building kit also. So, are they still radials? It looked like a radial. They didn't put a horizontally opposed in there, did they? Yeah, I could do subsections to motorized jet, kind of specialized. But this, like right now, it's purple because I normally do that really midnight black. It's purple now because that's kind of what I do, so I can actually see it. So that's a 9x9 XML block. That's going to be pitch black in there. So that hides all the funnels and stuff, so that looks good. Let's see if I can get another pick. This is good for picks. This is a big old Johnny, and it's fun. But, yeah, so the fundamentals, the mechanics of this work really well already. So that's good. Yeah, let me do that right now, Alistair. That'd be kind of a good idea. Let me see if can I make subsection in motorized things? You know what I'll probably do? I'm gonna make a whole subsection for motorized things, and then I will yeah, I'll make a category. Try to see where this new category went. I gotta fix the permissions in there. Stand by, guys. I'm just working on this category. That was a good idea, so sometimes worth further subdividing categories, sometimes it isn't, you know. Let me see. You. You were able to do your reactions now, Alistair, correct? You know what it was? I didn't have read message history on in that. That's probably why it was doing that to you. I finally fixed it. All right, here we go. All right, that's good. I might either further subdivide it. Yeah, I think I'll get rid of some of these. Stand by. I think I'll just keep it simple. All right, so if you look, Alistair, we got land vehicles, sea vehicles, aircraft. They're under IRL vehicles. So hopefully all the permissions are synced up and everything's good. Let me just double check this last permission. Yep, it's synced up. All right, we're good. All righty. Dude. Okay, good, yeah. All right, so I like this vehicle. This vehicle's coming along nicely. So this will be fun to use. This will also be something that, like, you know, especially like kind of my job when we do these multiplayer streams, I got to run around, I got to run the crane, I got to do fuel, and so this will allow me to like spawn this and like, you know, and fill trucks and stuff while, you know, while people are doing other stuff too, and then I can just despawn it, you know, and when I need to do other stuff, so that's helpful. But this is working really well so far. I'm quite pleased with this. So let's go back to, let's grab the add-on here. Okay, let's go back to the train base here. Stop. How's it going there, David? How are you? How are you? How are you? Doing well? Yeah, I had a short stream earlier today. I got a splitting headache, and I'm changing to medicine, and it's screwing me up at the moment. So it's tough to do with splitting headache, but we got a bunch done in tinkering. I started getting frustrated with the DE6 just because I completely changed over. Everything was going fine, but I keep thinking I shut off the vehicle damage to do testing because I want to just be able to bang into stuff and get the testing done, and I didn't, and it's, you know, blew something up, and it was just making it, it's like the type of testing it's better to do off screen. All right, so this is all set so far with that. Let's look at some reference material again. I want to kind of, you know, I'm not getting into shaping yet. You know, I tend to think it's a mistake to like build the decoration and the design of the thing before you've tested out whether it's going to work. Now that we know it's going to work, it not only does it work, it's working well, we start doing shaping. You know, so I guess, what was the name of the company? Bucyrus, it's Bucyrus something. They used to make these, and then I think Caterpillar bought Bucyrus, and so that's why if they look like Bucyrus to you, that's what it is. And so these are really cool. So they have a slide couple here, and then it's actually, I believe it is the cables maybe that are moving this in. I can't remember. It might be teeth gear and then gear motors on there to move that in and out. I'm not sure. But you see it's split bucket, and this right here is what opens the bucket. It's just a pin. And so it swings, and then when it swings back shut, this door is very heavy, you can imagine. So when it swings shut, it latches the door. And then when you scoop, it's got all this material sitting in the bucket, sitting on the door. So not only do you have the huge mass of the door, you have the mass of the stuff inside. So as soon as you pull that pin, the door swings open, dumps it. And then as soon as you lower it, that door swings shut, and it will, you know, it will re-click. So, and then if you notice, I think this might be the one that draws it in and out. Let's see. So it's going to be the Pat brand, so you know, which is a playoff cat. So it's going to be probably somewhat decorated up like this, something one of these models. All right, sounds good. So this is probably one of the bigger models, I would say. That's hydraulic, I think. This one's rope. As if they have more pictures. 120 ton dipper. You can see how big it is next to this excavator. These excavators not small either. There's a large dumper, because I like, you know, by starting these projects, then that makes me want to build this. You know, so we get one of these, we can get an open miner, and then because we have one of those, we might have to add something new to be able to dump on the train. So adds a lot of cool stuff that we need. So that's pretty good there. All right. So kind of my methodology is just build blocks, build squares, get it working, and then once you know it's working, you can then go ahead and make it pretty. You know, I think some people jump right to the pretty stage, and it makes it so that, yeah, you jump right to that pretty stage, and you don't know if it's going to work or not. You could spend a ton of time on it, and it's not going to work. So I don't like doing that first. I like really getting the proof of concept going, and then move to beautifying the bad Johnny. So, all right, we're going to weight this base quite a bit more here. Let's see what our current weight... we'll check our current weight in a second here. This is going to be heavy. Want it to be heavy. Alright. And I'm going to put battle cannon in, I think, for most of this. Like, if you guys don't know... I know most of you do, but if you don't know why people use battle cannons, because it's a 3-block item that is worth 40 mass, where a weight block is 10 per, so 3 blocks is 30, so you can get more mass out of a more compact area by using battle cannon pieces. That's why everybody does it. But proof of concept has definitely demonstrated this is not only working, but working very well, actually, so we're in pretty good shape here, I think. What's that on mass? That is 33,970, so it's actually not that heavy so far. All right, what are we at now? We're at 35,930. I don't know if I want to go a level down. I don't want, yeah, I want to give this a little bit of clearance. We'll go up a level on this. And I would duplicate it, but if I dupe the base layer, that's going to hit the motors, so... The more I can get this base to weigh, the better, frankly. Because it will focus the mass on that bottom, and then the top, it relatively is going to be light with a counterweight on it, and that way we it won't try to, when we rotate, it wants to rotate the lightest area, which is going to be the top, instead of trying to counter-rotate the other side, so worth doing this. What are we up to now on mass? Let's get these joined up here. All right, we're at 46,078. So that's helpful. All right. Let's do some rotation tests here. Get the mass up nice and high, and we'll rotate. This is with the brakes off, and here's with brakes on. So let's do a fast stop and reverse direction. Good, so it's perfectly stable now. No more rotation because the base is very heavy now. So no, like I've been pushing it back the other way. No issues there, so that's really working well. Generally, the looks good. Functionality's great. Let's see. Let's pull some reference material again. Kind of see what we're looking at here. So let me check this. This is a 74.95. I do better not looking at manuals. Yeah, again, it's not a complete replica, but I'm just looking for shapes, general shapes. Even like some of these like Lego-y, toy builds are actually pretty helpful in getting these things built up. Like this one, I like its chunky, square nature of this one, so I might build some of it into this one. I think that one's one I like. I'm gonna actually save this image here. Yeah, let's save that image, and then we'll have that. I had that. I don't know where I put it. I'll save it. But yeah, I think that's I like that design on that. And then it's gonna get some pulleys. Again, pulleys were another great thing we got from one of the updates, so that's good. Let's start fleshing out the shape of the back here. Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. We should start fleshing out the shape of the back here. I'm just going to load up that pic so I have it accessible. All right, good. I'm liking that. That's a good shape. You know, my arm attaches higher because of, because it can start in the up position. Mine can't. So we'll start shaping here. All right, so let's go in here. Let's see how that looks. Good, I like that. All right. Mine's a little bit more on the rectangular end. That's going to get solved there. And then it's going to be diesel electric, so it's pretty much going to have an electrical generator system, probably 2 motors that will produce all the electricity. It's like when the drills run, it's going to eat up a lot of electricity quickly, and then the drills don't need to run for that long. They're going to be auto shut-off, so as soon as they hit the max capacity of what's going in there, they'll stop. And so that way, they'll run for a few seconds at really high RPS and electrical usage, then they'll stop. And then the whole time you're dumping in the truck, it's gonna be recouping electricity. So And then we want an overhang, so I'm trying to think where I want to put that in here. I might cut it in there, I'm thinking. Let's cut it in there. Okay, let's actually do this. I can slide this whole body too if I need to, so actually go like this, I think. We'll change direction there. Just start getting some general shaping done here. Again, it's still going to be boxy until I start cutting in all the facets, but so it has kind of a walkway going around. And then let's see, underneath here, it's going to have a big squared out area in right around where the arm connects because you need a lot of bracing for that. And then we'll do the walkway up, general walkway up here. So walkway needs to be 3 across. So railing and then a 2 and then the wall. So there's the walkway, and then we're going to put wall in here. And then let's see how I want to do this. I think I want to flip these. Those will get flipped. That's pretty much as low as she goes right there, so that could be there. Pretty much keeps those inboard though, so let's keep that inboard like that. And I'll work on this mechanism here as well. That's looking good there. Good square corners. That's what I love about building construction equipment, is they're kind of designed to be square, so you don't have to like make them ultra shapely, you know. Probably a little bit long on the tracks, but I'm kind of married to it a little bit. It's gonna get tall, so I will thin it out a little bit. It's gonna get walkways and ladders. So I need 3s across there. I'll work the counterweight later. Or rework the counterweight. And then this is the main wall right here. Oh, excuse me, pardon me. Right there. And then it should stop. This is a little bit chunky here. Let's fix some of the chunkiness. Cut it to, I don't know, right about, I want it after the tracks, but not by much, so. Okay. And then we'll I'll bump the counterweight out a little bit more, and a little, yeah, I'll bump the counterweight up a couple more. So let's make this whole thing counterweight here. Bump that just a hair. Actually, you know what? Leave it there and we'll just bump in the next segment. Okay. This is tall. Really tall in the back, so we'll keep it tall in the back here. It should go back one. Okay. I like that height, so shit. Right there. Let's just put this in first so I know where I'm going. Just building some dimension on it, some shape. Like, I watched a bunch of videos today on these, and they like, you know, they've got like they've like one of them. Well, this was a drag line, but they had a drag line where it had a 35-ton gantry crane on the ceiling inside of the main room. So it's like they're pretty damn nuts. Let's catch up some chate. Oh, did ya? Yes, yes. Now is the real hard question. Are you ready? Ready for what? Are you ready for this? Dun, 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 dun. Let's see. Let's see. I want to actually... I think I'm going to change up some of this here. Let me fix some here. That just drop that right there. And then the back should be tall. And then we'll put, that's fine there. Walkway going around. Yep, that's fine. This is gonna have to dig in there. That's fine. I'll fix that. These things are like buildings. And then this one's got a right side cab on it. Trying to look at some of the cab stuff here. Big right side cab on there. All right. I can dig it. Let's put that on there. So cab's gonna go right around here. I gotta grab some pics from that side. I can't see from that side. Okay. So it sticks over all that. Okay, good. Very square cab too, which is nice. What I love about some of these construction vehicles and mining vehicles is they're just so square that it makes it really easy to get them in game because you don't have to worry about like making them super shapely. Especially the older stuff was super square, so it really helps. It's 7, we need 2 more. 8, and then here's 9. Now stop that view. Come on, stop this nonsense. What are we talking here? What's that? That is a 5-banger. Measure the interior again here. What do we got? That's a 9. See what if I cut in here, what it looks like. Drop that top a little bit. All right, so we can drop down to there. Let's see. I gotta count 9 and we'll paint it. Stop. Go to the bottom. There we go. All right, so that's 9 right here. All right. Stop. Go. There's gonna be a door here, and then we'll put a rear windows back there. See how much the overhang is. light. I'm going to kind of pronounce the windows a little bit, I think. The viz looks like in here. Go sit in there, see how it feels. What the viz looks like. Starting to shape up there. Alright, feels nice and like it's large enough we can have full-size door, walk in here, and then got really good sight lines, and it feels like you're in a machine. You're not just, it's not too cavernous in here. Good sight lines though. I like all the bezels in the glass. See straight down nicely. Feels correct in here, so that's hitting something now. All right, good. All right, noise. All right, let's try to get I get some more pictures of this. What is it? The 74 and 95, 74 and 95 here. Problem is, it's got a couple different model pictures here. I'm trying to see. All right, that's a good picture of it on this side there, and kind of see where the attachment points for the bucket are. Yeah, very nice. There, Alistair. Let's look at this. Let's look at this motor. Oh, it's got a turboprop. It's like a turboprop. I can't see it from here. That's not a turboprop. I can't see well enough. Got no. I can see the alternator on there. Yeah. What is that for a motor? I can't tell. I can't place it. What is that for a motor? See the turbocharger in there. Interesting. Yeah, it would be. Well, they have turbo beavers, but I just looked at the big exhaust and I was like, that's awfully large exhaust, but it's probably just for low pressure on the turbo. But they do have turbo beavers. There's a turbo beaver right there. Turbo beaver right there. Yeah, you can tell by the nose it's not a turbo beaver, the one you're working on. It just when I looked at the motor first, I was like, it looks like almost like a turbine. But, you know, they have real narrow noses there, and then intakes underneath, and then rearward face, and they're usually PT6s, the turbo beavers. All right, let's see. All right, so it's got a big section in the middle with just gonna go, I think. Like 2 buys. Let's go symmetry. Let's get these online here. I might switch over to Tarkov, guys, and play some Tarkov. I've been waiting to play. But, make some good progress on this. Yeah, I think we'll finish up. Make good progress on this. I kind of want to get this going tomorrow as well. So that'll be a good break for Tarkov, and then I can work on some more tomorrow. But let's get this kind of just a couple. I just want to get this done so I know where I'm at. But it's coming along, I think. This is going to work really well. This has... I think it's going to be a cool build. And it shouldn't take that long. I just did the generator tutorial, so I'm going to, again, pull the panels off that. And it's going to get... I'm going to do twin engine. I'm just kind of... I really want to do twin engine. And then it will... yeah, be twin engine, diesel electric for pretty much everything, because I need to produce enough electricity to run the drills and then the tracks. And so... you know, it's not going to use... So, like, when it's moving, it's not going to be doing any drilling, so it doesn't need a ton of electricity, just because a lot of stuff is not going to be coincidental, not running at the same time. So you're not going to be running the drills while you're moving, and so as you're moving, you're using up some electricity for the tracks. You're using 2 electric motors, and then as you get into the, you know, drilling, you're going to be using 3. And you don't drill for that long, and so the rest of it is like, they're all pivots. It's pretty low, so it's going to be just mostly running that. But coming along, let's go quickly save it. But this is coming along, so I really kind of got a hair across my ass to start this, so this will be fun. Yeah, go ahead and like get some zoomed in pictures of that engine if you're still there, Alistair. I'd love to see that, because they used to be radials. It looked like they... Is that a horizontally opposed? I can't tell. The cylinders look tilted like it's a V. I can't tell though from the pics. I can't zoom in these pics all that well, so. But yeah. Like, if you can just give me a model number too, that would be interesting to look at the model number. But, all right, guys, thanks for watching. I will be on tomorrow, probably afternoon for me. I got an appointment 1 to 2. I'm sorry, noon to 1. And then I kind of got a hair across my ass to work on this. So I want to work on this. We've got still, you know, over a week till the fishing update, and most of that boat's done. So it's just going to be a little bit of finish-up work on that, and then the day of, get some stuff in there. But that's going to let me work some other projects. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.